In this video, I will be going over the basic one-shot mode functions of the Qu-Bit Electronix Nebulæ. One-shot mode is the secondary operation mode of the Nebulæ, repurposing the standard looping controls to the parameters of the one-shot sample player. The Nebulæ can hold up to 8 one-shot samples at a time, and will alphabetically load the first 8 samples in the root directory of the USB flash drive. To enter one-shot mode, press and hold the edit button, and then press the recall button. The system LED will blink red and white as the samples are being loaded. This procedure can also be used to exit one-shot mode and return to looping mode. There are 2 ways that we can activate our one-shot samples. One way is with the 3 buttons at the top right of the front panel. By default, the first sample can be activated by the recall button, the second sample can be activated by the freeze button, and the third sample can be activated by the next file button. We can change which of the 8 samples the button activates by pressing the edit button to select a new button sample bank. The first 3 samples can be accessed when the speed LED is negative. The second 3 samples can be accessed when the speed LED is positive. The last 2 samples can be accessed when the freeze LED is illuminated. When on the final button sample bank, the next file button acts as a kill all samples function. The second way to activate our one-shot samples is with each sample's gate input. It is important to note that changing the button sample bank will not change the sample's gate inputs. The 1 volt per octave input will act as a kill all samples function. Every one-shot gate input has a corresponding Vari-Speed knob control. The Nebulæ control knobs are mapped to the 8 loaded samples as follows. It is important to note that the Nebulæ's one-shot mode will consistently work when receiving gate signals. Trigger signals are usually too small of pulses to be received by the Nebulæ's gate inputs. Visit the manual for more information on the Nebulæ's one-shot mode. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorials and patch breakdowns.